It's playoffs, baby, and what a game do we have here. We got the video game Vixens earn the bye, taking on the division rivals, same record, Wannabe Ballers. And man, oh man, pretty exciting. We got two guys who know how to build some teams that kick some serious ass all throughout the season, and here it comes down to matchup number 4. Aaron takes it at the 20, gets past the 30, and then down at the 33. Kapowski there to pitch and immediately sacked by Charles Green. Drags him down. I'm trying to look if Ellie, I don't think is the number 1 running back, but now I can't remember who it is for. So there may be an injury. He's got somebody wide open, though. That's Moxie. Catches the ball. Look at the Moxie. I've heard it. She missed 3 divers, and it's a touchdown on play number 2 for video game Vixens. Mad Moxie comes out firing. Kelly Kapowski, great play call, and there it is. Oh, but we do know the video game Vixens have a very slow kicker, as you can see here on that kickoff. Brilliant for getting the potential onside kicks, shitty for getting off your actual kicks. But nice defense there. They shut him down before the 20, even before the 15. 4 wide here. We may see a lot of these pitches to Jennings, but he runs right into a defender. Down just a yard, 2nd and 9. A lot of pressure. You look at the nose tackle there. John paid his nose tackle and made him a super captain. And so sometimes that NT will come flying in. Reminiscent of a few seasons ago in TOL when the nose tackles were all the rage. Jennings, nice gain though. 2nd and 8. Falco with the ball. The line holds nicely, but pretty well covered. Finds the one open guy, but a great leave there from the defender to just knock it away. Falco tries the plunge. Oh, and I don't know what's going on. He coughs up the ball, but there's a lot of purple there, but to no avail. Man, that was a weird play. They had the line plunge. The line tackled the QB. There was one man thought maybe he could escape, but not only did it not escape, coughed it up, gives him brilliant field position. Will we get a jump in the middle of triple coverage L with a jumping grab on the Power X fly to get inside the red zone? And Mr. Milag's licking his lips, but what a play by the outside linebacker to stuff the off tackle, which often goes for a big gain. And instead, it's a loss of 3. Now it's a call play. Down goes Kapowski as Baba Bee Boo 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 motherfucking water boy Boucher takes him down, and now it's 2 back. This is the play they scored on. They cover the deep man, but they leave the wide open Chan, who does get to the 10. So here we got an issue for the field goal. A field goal would be really nice to get up for that missed extra point. Will they get it off? No, sirree, Bob. And so all that drama, all that excitement, just to turn the ball over after a few plays. Here comes Jennings, tiny bit better break, and picks up 5 on the sweep to the far side. They love the 4 wide setup. Lot of pressure. There you go. I don't even think that's the actual one. But somebody stepped on Falco there, tripped on his man back. Oh, God, look at that. You see the double blitz. There's pressure, though. He was disorganized, and maybe it is. Fly Colossal comes in, and just like that, it's 3 plays, and the Ballers are giving the ball back. Can anybody come flying around? No, holds the ball for a while, but no pressure. Draper, Dave, the blonde bomber, Draper, fires off. Aran not get around to the outside and gets 1 yard outside the 20. A lot's happened for a 6-0 score. Line holds well, got the quick dump off. Now decides to fire it up to the RB, who picks up a sweet 16 yards and moves the chains right off the first play. Now it's 4 wide for the game that gets Vixens, but there's a lot of pressure. Mikado just catches the ball. Looked like maybe it was going to be knocked down, maybe knocked away. Will they fool him here? Oh, but there's pressure. What a play. Charles Green, defensive MVP of the first quarter, has come through really playing like a stud. Will he be able to do it again? But he frees somebody else up. Oh, Luther Levy, just by a pixel, folks. saves what could have been another huge gain. That was intense. The arm was in motion. I thought Kelly and her sweet little booty was going to be able to get that ball off. She can certainly get my ball off, but unsuccessful there. Nice move by Washington, and then plows forward to the 18. Double back set for the Ballers. Some pressure in there. He decides to scramble. Decent decision. Picks up 5. Manageable 2nd and 5. That line has been collapsing, and you can tell he's already a little nervous of that nose tackle who seems to be getting in. Now they get a nice jump there. A little bit of payback for the jump that the video game Vixens had earlier in that triple coverage. Double back set again. Oh, and this time Lou Abbey steps on him again. That nose tackle in there. I'm not even sure who that nose tackle actually is because they keep giving it to the wrong person. Look at that. There's our seed comes flying in. I think that's her. So she destroyed. May have shifted into excellent on that. Oh, and just Falco is just so disoriented. Look at that. 4th and 24. Gets the ball. Falls down. Does nothing with it. The only saving grace has been the good defense and the missed extra point and field goals of VGV. This one's going in the end zone. Touchback, and they're bitter about it because they tackled him on the 2. Here comes 4 wide for Kapowski. Not so much pressure. Charles Green's not in yet. Oh, Kapowski, I just said his name. She had tons of time. Obviously, Charles Green must have been, flexing on her, or that BBC rubbed up against her cheek or something, because she seemed pretty excited about it. But it's a nice catch. 3rd and 11 here. Will they get the first? If they're going to have to punt, they're going to give up decent field position. They will not, because Jerry Bertier comes in and a big sack on Kapowski on the called play. So now they're punting from the 10. No pressure. Gonna have that bonus 10 yards that Raj is adding to every punter. So it's a pretty booming kick. Almost flipping the field. If they can get away, Washington again makes one move, really with the help of his blocker, and gets out to the 30. So not the devastating field position that was potential. First time we're seeing this play, and it goes very nicely. Hurls someone, picks up 13. You pay the big bucks. Of course, every play in this one's all the same. But you pay the big bucks, and you want a serious play there. Oh, the handoff was lucky because Falco got smashed. 2nd and 11. The pressure, they just cannot run that play, folks. The D-line is simply too good. Our seed clearly slipped into excellent and is making her presence felt. And then once again, now Vi Clausel comes in. And this D-line is just overwhelming the Ballers. But still, it's a one-score game despite the apparent dominance of VGV. What will happen? In their most recent outing, the Ballers got up to a nice lead and then gave it up near the end. Now they're hanging around. Let's see if they can get some payback. Charles Green looking to burst through. Decides to loft it to Mars. Triple covered. Lucky there was no pick there. Plenty of time left. Here comes the Power X. They've got wide receiver 1 streaking down the field. They look to find Moxie wide open. One man to beat. Gets the diver, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and it's a touchdown. 2-touchdown day for Mad Moxie. And all of a sudden, they put just a little bit extra distance between them and the Ballers. Will the Ballers come flying through? They try to get the kickoff, but no, they do not. Leave it at 12-0. Shitty kick. Here comes Washington standing at his 19-20. He picks it up. Makes some moves this time a little bit better and out to the 40. Didn't just plow forward into the first group he saw. Here's the spread formation for Falco. Now again, the line collapses. Does make some nice dodge, ducks, dips, and dives. And he gets out of there. But I thought he was going to get sacked for a loss or an early tackle from behind. They are all over this team, folks. A called play there. Steve Jennings loses 5. You can tell the Ballers are reeling. They look to pitch it up. It's well played on the defense. Jennings fights one man off, but not enough. This is a big 3rd down. They certainly don't want to give the ball back with 30 seconds left to the quick strike offense of the Vixens. Oh, look at that. The D-line. I mean, hats off. He threw away somebody, dove through somebody, and got the huge sack, and now it's punt time. Again, it's a quick kick. Didn't look at the bar. It's going to be pretty full. Looks like it's going to be too full. And so they'll have 80 yards to go. We know they're not making a field goal here. 30 seconds. Can they get lucky and call a serious play? That's the play I would have called. But the D is tuned in. Julius Campbell comes in and drags them down. Moves them back and makes it certainly tough to score in that 27 seconds. But not unheard of. They stick with it. The D-line, though, wow, what happened there? Luther Labby comes flying through. And that Power X has worked, but many, many sacks given up. Let's see now, is there a chance for a safety? That would be pretty significant. There is a chance. He gets the ball off just in time. Brilliant throwaway there. So they're going to be forced to punt if they can get the ball off. It won't be a safety. And they do. Luckily, that outside linebacker picked up that ROLB there, who made a brilliant play earlier. Washington holds on to the ball. Not very dramatic. We're looking at 1 second. They have a chance to score. This is the play I would have called. We'll see the line actually holds, but the defense picks up pretty well. They fire it to Jennings, who gets a few stats, but is immediately taken down. So 6 in each quarter leaves us to a 12-0 VGV lead. But that's certainly far from insurmountable. Both these teams have the potential for quick strike, although we've seen it twice from VGV. Other than that, the Ballers D has played admirably, especially giving up the ball on the 50 and not leading to any points from that. Here comes Washington, made a move, thought maybe he was going to be able to get around, but it's good coverage, good kick, and they start off at the 15. Falco's there, our seed still looks pretty fast, but Sarah Valestine, the angle these divers are taking, the linebackers, the D-line, suddenly Falco finds himself at the 4, there's pressure, he doesn't know what's going on, he fires it quick, oh, right into the open hands of the defender. Falco's just praying to gods to get out of there. This is not a good play call. Not the call you want. Mike also comes in. And how's that for an unusual 14-0, 3 scores to get there? Iran fires up. Good return. Still has a little bit of room to move. Gets to the 45. And suddenly the pressure of VGV is starting to mount. Kapowski. Here comes that dude. Is that Charles Green? What a fucking hero he is. I mean, yeah, he may have snorted 3 lines right before the game, but the dude is out there playing his heart out. It may well explode as the event goes on. She just gets the ball off to Mikado, who makes 2 beautiful moves. One person to beat. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Oh, poor Charles Green was trying so hard. I love the fact that he's combo Charles Mann and Darryl Green. That's what happens if those 2 dudes had a gay baby and just come flying through. They actually get the kick off, and it's good. So again, 4, is that right? Yep, 4 score, 21-0. Dude, how's that for a math question for you kids at home? But 21-0, and all of a sudden, the Ballers have got to be looking around for answers, and it's going to start with the O-line. Falco gets a nice push. Oh, there's Jennings. First little effort. Hurling people. He's pissed. He doesn't want to go down. He grabs somebody. There it is, the 42, but a huge individual effort by Jennings just to even get out there. Okay, here comes the run play that did not work. Meggett fumbled earlier, and that was costly. I believe, if memory serves, Booby Miles is in the injured reserve. And there's a big tackle. Fly Colossal coming in again. And Falco starting to feel frustrated with the number of sacks that are given up. Lot of pressure, and our seed says, not on my watch. There will be no comeback. 4th and 28. That's a huge play. She hurls again. Oh, I thought maybe she was just going to turn all-around hero and get a blocked punt. This one's too deep. Way too deep. So the Vixens would love to see a steady run game get implemented here. This didn't work before, but the blocking holds much better, and Mikado picks up a nice 7. That's what they were looking for. 2nd and a very manageable 3. Here's the run game again, and it's that pitch on the outside. Fakes out people just enough. That 2nd effort, clearly a first down. They didn't even bring out the sticks. Now they're going 4 wide here. Kapowski's going to keep it herself. Can she make a move? She can. Gets a couple of moves and a nice 15-yard pickup. Time ticking down, but it's only the 3rd quarter. Two-back set for Kapowski. She's content to throw. One man open. Finds L up top, who's going to get the first down and just plows forward for a steady 12. This is the exact kind of drive the offensive coordinator was hoping to orchestrate. They can put some points on the board. It's all but over. They threw it too quick. Oh, there was a person at Kapowski's feet. She didn't need to panic. She had Mad Moxie flying down the sideline. Oh, blown coverage, but Gary Bertier comes in, and with a huge save, 3rd and 19, and of course they're way out of field goal range, especially with their shit kicker. Let's see, they've got the dump off. Can they make a couple of moves? They do draw them in as long as possible, and what's it gonna be, folks? It is not a first. Are we going field goal? Are we going for it? They decide to trot out the field goal unit, not what I would have done with this kicker. Let's see, can they get the ball off? And no sirree, Bob. Brutality. And now the Ballers with their last glimmer. Basically a must-score drive here. D still looking fierce. And he coughs up the ball. Jennings was trying to be a hero. Thought it was all on his own shoulders. And Karna coughs up the ball. An absolute disaster strikes the Ballers. They do make up for a tiny bit with a called play, but this is not what they need. Julius Campbell, strong side, comes in with a tackle there. Oh, and they've left Moxie open. Will it be touchdown number 3? Looks like a shitty throw, but it doesn't matter. It's a diving across the end zone. Mad Moxie is there, and that is a dagger, folks. Not only in the heart, but across the throat of the Ballers. They don't even penetrate in. That's what she said, and it's 28-0. Really stretching their lead. Washington at the 4. The heads are starting to hang. They had a good season, but they could not trump the Vixens when they needed to in the regular season, and they could not trump them in the playoffs. So the season will end. I believe this is our former champion here. The season will go down. Lou Abbey with just another sack. How many sacks did we see today? Falco's clearly rattled. Will we see another? The line does hold, but once again, they're getting good coverage. They fire it to Jennings, who is open. Does get the first. But this is brutal. Another called play. Oh, they actually gained some yards on it, but still. 4 minutes as the sands of time, the lifeblood of the NFL team, slips through the fingers of the Ballers. They desperately crunch ever so tighter to hold on to a last gasp, trying to use a balanced offense, but it just ain't working. Time is getting eaten up. Jennings needs to know the fucking situation, needs to know he's got to go down right there. But it's going to be too little, too late. The defensive coordinator all over the Ballers with called play after called play. D-line smashing through. Now they finally get their break. Will they get it to Jarrett? It's a good throw. It's there on the money. Kenny's got to get it in, and he does at least. They prevent the 0 mark, the big goose egg there. Ricky Jarrett with a nice catch. Finally get a little favorable RNG from Shane Falco. So it will be the miracle among miracles. And even that, actually, that's the game. I mean, that's the fucking game right there. There's no way in hell they're going to score 4. Might get a couple of these. So they do get that one. 252. Seeing if they can make a game of it. Got somebody wide. Finds Jarrett, our TD scorer. Picks up 14. Half the quarter has expired. 32 yards out. Again with the called play. Yora 2B fucking fires through. Another sack. That's got to be double-digit sacks for Falco. We were thinking about adding in something where if the QB gets sacked a certain number of times, their stats go way down. It looks like that's actually happened. There's T. Lou Abbey getting through. Another sack. 3rd and 24. BGB doesn't even want to feel that it's close. Oh, and there's the rattled Falco. Plenty of time. And our seed comes flying in. Say my name, bitch. And And it's a pitch, not the play you want to call on 4th and forever. And so the Vixens take over. Now they're just praying they don't get hurt in these last 2 minutes as they advance on to the championship round of this quarter of the league. Who will they play? That's the interesting question. And that may already be known, but I can't understand. Nice run there from Mikado. Gets out to the 12. 61 seconds left. The champagne bottles are cracked. Everybody's feeling excited. The hookers are getting called up on speed dial. Some of them with dicks, some of them without. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Can they punch it in one more time just to rub in the eye? They decide to pass. Not a wise decision. Julius Campbell comes in for the sack. And it's 4th down. All right, so they're going to be going for the field goal here. I forgot it was 4th. Can they get the kick off? And they cannot. So the score will remain 28-6. 21-point victory. Megget destroyed, and it's the last play for the Ballers. Last play of the season. Pretty hell season. Brutal to get stuck in a division with another elite owner. But, hey, that fucking happened to me 2 seasons in a row, so I ain't gonna have any pity on him. And it ends as it should with another sack. That's gotta be about 15 sacks. I don't know if the Ballers' O-line was just not feeling good or if he didn't structure it just right. But whatever the case, it was fucking painful. Kapowski, one hell of a game trying to get in that Hall of Fame. 368 yards. Okay, pretty good. Look at also, she was responsible for over half the rushing yards. So what a hero. Mad Moxie, great game, 3 TDs. And that's it, folks. Down go the Ballers, and the Vixens march forward. Thanks for spending time down in the dungeon with Tim.